Hello, this is Matt on the Moon Lambo channel. Now, the biggest news of the day, which just broke within the last couple hours or so, was that Ripple is going to be sued by the Securities and Exchange Commission here in the good old United States. Thank you, Jay Clayton, for nothing. But, and look, I just made a whole video about that. I'm not going to be delving insanely into that, but I just made like a 21-minute video and broke down all the detail that we have to this point. There will be a lot of unpacking to do in the coming days and weeks in particular, and this could be a lawsuit that drags on for years for all we know. So there's going to be no shortage of opportunity to talk about it. Suffice it to say, XRP is not going away regardless. XRP is decentralized, and it's a global force at this point. So even if it's negative sounding news, I'm just sitting here like, whatever. I don't suppose, I'd be shocked, seriously, if XRP were actually deemed a security, given that the United States federal government already decided that it's a currency, which I covered in my last video. And so what's kind of interesting, we're going to talk a bit more about price in this video rather than specifically the lawsuit, although I do encourage you to check out my last video because I really broke down, again, pretty much all the detail we have to this point. It's still the case that despite the lawsuit which is impending, that XRP from a price perspective, it's still just following the price action of Bitcoin. The whole market moves together, right? And so there's the headline here from News BTC: Bitcoin dominance in December, why the future of altcoins hinge on this month's close. So I'm going to share with you opinions from a number of different chart analysts in this video. We'll talk directionally where we think everything's going to go. I do want to be clear that I do not have a financial background of any kind. I am not a financial advisor, and so you absolutely should not buy or sell anything because of anything that I say or write. I just think it's fun to talk about these topics as an enthusiast. I'm just as interested in it as you are, and it's fun to make YouTube videos as a hobby. It's my most favoriteest hobby ever. That is all that it is. If you would please ever so delicately tap the like button, I would definitely appreciate the support. And also, I recommend that you treat yourself, girl, by subscribing to the Moon Lambo channel, because why the hell not? Let's take my free content, damn it. Don't it's free. It's good. Here's a tweet from King Solomon. I like this. It resonated with me, so I wanted to share it. And so I am sharing it, because you know what? This is my channel, damn it, and I do what I want. King Solomon wrote the following: if you haven't accumulated XRP below 30 cents and are currently bitching about price, please stop. I kind of like that. Just go. Does it resonate with you too? Does it? Because look, and I understand this, it can't apply to everybody because there are so many people jumping into crypto and the XRP community that maybe you didn't know about it back when it was at 30 cents. Maybe I just jumped on board, in which case I'd say, okay, you're excluded from this, but everybody else. Then here's a tweet from my fellow XRP YouTuber Kevin Cage, who wrote, just remember, fear, uncertainty, doubt, FUD, is most powerful when it aligns with the charts. Don't fall for it. And so that's in line with the concept that I've been sharing on the channel for years. It's just something that I firmly believe, which is, again, certainly not financial advice. Don't buy or sell, but because of what I'm saying here. But I firmly believe that, you know, the times, I think there's so much data to prove this too. It's just my opinion. When the price goes low and it feels like the worst time to buy, that's actually the best time to buy. Whether it's XRP or Bitcoin or ETH or whatever. It's true in the stock market too. And then, on the flip side, when it seems like it's so easy, oh my gosh, it's just taken off here, this is the best time to buy, when it feels like that, it might be the worst time to buy. Because that means that you just found something that already has a green candle, it's already rocketed up in price, and maybe it keeps going, maybe, if you're lucky, or you could be closer to buying the top. So it happens, man. That's why I like Warren Buffett's saying of, I have to paraphrase here, of be greedy when others are fearful and fearful when others are greedy. Rings true to me. True in the stock market, true in the crypto asset class. And so you can see here, as I record this, XRP is at 48.9 cents. Bitcoin is at $22,864. You got the market cap for the asset class, $644 billion, and Bitcoin dominance climbing. It's up to 65.94%. You know what? Good for Bitcoin. Look, I am not a maximalist of any coin. I want Bitcoin to do well, and I suspect that it will indefinitely. And take a look at XRP, and I'll point this out to you. So despite the SEC lawsuit, we haven't seen a major crash in the price of XRP, and hopefully that's a lot of it, I would hope anyway, would have to do with the fact that XRP is truly global, and other people are like, yeah, whatever, we're not in the United States, you know? I'm kind of hoping that that's part of it. Some people did panic sell. So you can see, and I pointed this out in my last video too, but I got it, since we're talking about price, I got to say it again. Like right around here is when the news broke within the last few hours. And XRP did get down to, how low is this? 40, I can't see it, 48.5 cents. Yeah, according to Live Coin Watch. Came up a little bit. And so, yeah, it's just at this point, it's trading sideways. Look, you're a future person. Like, I recorded this video, Monday evening here. So you're a future person. You know more about price action than me at this point. I'm stuck in the past forever. But hopefully it won't tank any further. There's no guarantee. But you could see, right when that news came out, there was definitely a reaction. And, typically you won't see XRP respond to news. But if there's something FUD sounding, it has. It can happen. That has happened before. But all the positive stuff, people are like, I don't care, whatever. We're just going to keep following them. We're just going to keep buying XRP if Bitcoin goes up. That's how most people respond. They're like, yeah, whatever. I don't care about the years and years of endless good news about real XRP utility and global adoption. I don't care about any of that. But when there's some scary news, damn it, I'm gonna sell. Well, you know what? There's lots of people out there that are ready to purchase your fear. Here's a tweet from Blockchain Backer, my fellow XRP YouTuber and XRP chart analyst. We had the biggest breakout in 3+ years in November. Now backtesting after a gigantic blast. At the monthly backtest level, everything is being done to get people to sell. Negative 35% price pain, snapshot sell-off, news bombs. What's he referencing there? Obviously the SEC. He writes, only the strong survive. Welcome to the Thunderdome. And I like it because it sounds dramatic. And that got 3 solid chuckles out of me. I'm for it. Here's Credible Crypto, who was asked the following. Is that dip buying for trading or investing? Thanks. Credible Crypto, analyst with, see how many followers he got. He's just grown. 87,000 followers. I feel like a week or two ago, he had 80,000 followers. Man, good for him. He deserves it. Anyway, he wrote, trading, already loaded up on my investing port with last major buy at 30 cents. And so he's one of the people that's been talking about the low point likely for XRP for this part of the market cycle to be low 50s. And he'd been right up until the news, the SEC news broke, and then it broke, like I said, about 48.5 cents. Not far from what he was saying anyway. But he does acknowledge also, the way he thinks this is going, it'd be invalidated under 44 cents. And he does cite that. There's a tweet on your screen right there indicating as much. And so where do you think this is going to go? And this is from just a little bit early today. And his answer is about 70 cents. 70 cents-ish for now. And then he writes, get past that, and it's moon time. So that's the level of resistance. And it's interesting to me because he's not the only one that's saying that's the level to look for, or somewhere thereabout. I think I'll show you another example in just a second. There's another analyst I've got queued up here. It's one of these tabs. But first, since I'm going sequentially, here's another analyst, DTC Crypto Trading, who wrote, shakes hands, I like XRP/BTC here as well. And wrote, XRP alts haven't been doing great, but if I had to choose one, it would be XRP here. Range low, daily 200 moving average retest, weekly breaker, trendline retest, LTF stops taken. And so here's the chart that he had associated with that. And look, Bitcoin's been the star of the show over the last couple weeks in particular. I'd say that XRP pretty well owned the entire month of November, just about. But look, I love seeing Bitcoin go up because I know, and there's endless data to support this, XRP simply follows the price action of Bitcoin. And it's okay. I personally don't hate that. It's fine. Here's a piece from Cointelegraph written by their chart analyst, Rakesh Upadhyay. I want to go down to the part about XRP. I think he's the one that had a very similar resistance level to what to watch for as compared to Credible Crypto. Yeah, it is him. Yeah, take a look at this. XRP is currently range bound between 43.5 cents and 67.94 cents. The altcoin turned down from the resistance on the range of December 17th and is broken below the 20-day EMA, 54.3 cents, today. The price could now drop to the 43.5 cent support where buyers may step in. As the range is well defined with 2 touches on both the upside and the downside, traders are likely to buy near the support and sell near the resistance. The flat 20-day EMA and the RSI just below the midpoint indicate the possibility of a few more days of range-bound action. The XRP/USD pair could start a trending move if the price rises above 67.94 cents or slips below 43.5 cents. So again, to me, that was just strikingly similar. And so I follow a ton of different analysts, and when I start to see some of them sync up on certain parts of their analysis, it always catches my eye, and then I always like to highlight that in videos. Here is another analyst, Dennis Surchuk, who writes for Crypto Comes, and he had the following to say about XRP. XRP is one of the biggest losers today. The price of the third most popular crypto has gone down by more than 10%. Judging by the daily chart, there's a high chance of a bounce back to the local resistance at 58.32 cents. And so look, he's citing a different resistance level, fine. But all of them are saying more likely than not they think that it's going to go up. And so despite this news with the SEC, at least to this point, XRP is simply following the price action of Bitcoin. And the people that are selling, there are others out there that are ready to purchase their fear. And that is indeed what has happened. And so then there's this piece from newsbtc.com, Bitcoin dominance in December, why the future of altcoins hinge on this month's close. Bitcoin is well above its former all-time high, but the alt season, where altcoins explode in value relative to the top-ranked cryptocurrency, has yet to arrive. True, that is true, which is why it's still awesome to see XRP at its current price level, considering that that it was at like a 10 or 11 cents in March. It's like only in crypto is that not considered alt season when it goes from that level earlier. You know, because think about that. You're talking about effectively somewhere in the neighborhood of a 500% increase. For XRP from the bottom this year up to where it is just right now. And it's been higher this year too, but it's been closer to 80 cents right now. Well, Bitcoin dominance, a metric weighing all other crypto assets against Bitcoin, is facing a pivotal monthly close that could jeopardize any chances of a greater altcoin market recovery. Here's why the future of alts like Ethereum, XRP, and more hinges on the December 2020 monthly close. And look, to be clear, the macro trend is still in place. We just see this rotation of money again and again and again, where there's money flowing into Bitcoin. Then, as it ramps up, some of it's taken out of Bitcoin and thrown into altcoins, and then it's just rinse and repeat. We endlessly see this here. Anyway, rewind to any point over the last 3 months as a bullish Bitcoin approached $20,000, and most crypto analysts who were around during the last market cycle fully expected alt season to happen almost immediately after the top cryptocurrency took out its former all-time high. That moment has come and gone, yet altcoins have only been taken a further beating for it. Many altcoins are increasing in USD value, presenting the guise of positive price growth, but switching over to the same altcoins trading against Bitcoin, a few have managed to perform anywhere near as well as Bitcoin. Right, and so you're talking about the XRP/BTC pair here, effectively, right? And so, and I pointed this out before, like before the huge rally in November with XRP happened, when it was like, I don't know, 29 cents before going up to 80 cents. You had the likes of Peter Brandt, very popular trader with probably 300 and something thousand followers on Twitter, massive following, and rightfully so. Like he's got a storied career, all that stuff, but he hates Ripple, hates XRP, and so he was effectively displaying a narrative through his chart analysis, which I thought was just a bit disingenuous because there was this. You never had such a big gap, not never, but you hadn't had as big a gap, considering the XRP BTC pair, literally since December of 2017. And so I was sitting there thinking, okay, guys, so last time we saw this level, what happened? And I'm not pretending to be some sort of chart guy, but the analysts were talking about this, the ones that weren't just blindly bashing and hating on XRP, and I highlighted it on the channel, but they're saying last time this happened, XRP went from 20-something cents to almost $4. And so finally, you hit that disparity again, almost 3 full years later, and XRP popped. And so they painted this narrative where just because it takes a whole lot more XRP to purchase one Bitcoin as if that's some sort of functional problem. Ugh, come on, cry me a river. It's a bunch of nonsense. Something right here, strong Bitcoin while altcoin struggle results in Bitcoin dominance increasing. The total crypto market cap is roughly $636 billion, of which Bitcoin makes up exactly 2/3, currently at 66.7%. So it's a hair lower than that, but it also depends on what website you're looking at and how they collect the data. And so I don't want to get into the really, truly technical stuff behind this. I just wanted to highlight this and kind of make a broader point that even though, November was a blasty blast, watching what was happening with the price action of XRP, just seeing XRP range bound for several days or so to this point, whatever it's been, like this is not the end of the world, and it doesn't mean that we're not going to see more price action. It's just, some people have capitulated. There's been certainly a retracement, and that's to be expected. That's always happened. It's true in the stock market. It's true in the crypto asset class. It's always been true for XRP. This shouldn't be surprising. You just have to avail yourself of this information, this knowledge, which is publicly available, my friends. You can see what's happened. And people like to say that the past is not a guarantee of future performance when it comes to investing in XRP or pick your stock, whatever. And it's literally true, except if you look at the data, it's in the crypto asset class, it's been more or less the same for like 12 years. So I personally, do what you want. I'm not telling you to buy or sell anything. I'm just sharing with you. I'm looking at the data, and it's been treating me right. Like, just being aware of this and not emotionally buying and selling, it's been fantastic. And so, the danger is not seeing that, in my humble opinion. And so for me, I'm not in any sort of risk. I don't emotionally buy and sell, and I'm a long-term holder. And I've also only invested what I'm willing to lose in case I'm wrong about all of this and my investment in XRP goes to zero, which I do not believe will happen. But I'm just saying, I think that's the responsible way to approach it. And so that's how I personally have gone about everything. But just keep waiting, because we're going to see fireworks again. I don't know if it's going to be in the next few days or a week or two or whatever. But things will not stay range-bound forever. This much is a certainty. But that's it for this video. I am not a financial advisor. Do not buy or sell anything because of anything that I say or write. That would be a very, very, very bad idea. Until next time, to the moon, Lambo.